hundreds place and thousands places, right? So in this class we are going to solve the exercise 8.2. Okay, so in the first main and second main we have to do it in your textbook. Okay,
yes. Exercise 8.2 first main, complete the table with the help of these boxes and use decimals to write the number. The first one, you may see here, each box is divided into 100 equal parts. So in that, here 20 and 26 boxes having the dots, right? So how can we write here? Here we can write it as 26 boxes, right? So in the 26 boxes we have to write the 2 in the tens place, 6 in the hundreds place, okay, and ones in the 0. Okay, so we can write it as the number 0.26. Okay, then second one box. So in the second one box, one of the box is 100 equal parts. So all the boxes having the dots, right? It means a whole, right? So that means we have to write as in the ones place 1, and here the beside one, in the 100 equal parts there are 38 dots, right? So 10, 20, 30, 8 dots. So 38 dots, how can we write it as? We have to write 3 in the tens place, 8 is in the hundreds place. Now it can be written as 1.38. Okay, then similarly the C question. So here also there are the 100 squares in each box. So here one of the box is filled with the 100 dots, means it is 100 by 100, means it is a whole, right? So we have to write it in the ones place 1, and in the next box. So here there are the 100 squares. So in the 100 squares they are 28 dots, right? So 28 dots means 2 is in the tens place, 8 is in the hundreds place. So the number can be written as 1.28. Okay. Yes, then similarly the second main, write the numbers given in the following place value table in decimal form. Okay, so here hundreds, tens, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. Okay, in the 100 place there is 0, tens place 0, in the ones place there is a 3, right? So we can write it as 3 point, in the tens place there is a 2, 100 place 5, and 1000 place 0. So we can write it as 250 thousands, or 2 place tens, 5 is in the hundreds place, 0 is in the thousands place, right? Then B question, in the 100 place there is 1, tens place 0, ones place 2. In the tens place 10, hundreds place 3, and thousands place 0. So it can be write it as 102.630. Okay, then C1, 0 in the hundreds place, 3 is in the tens place, and 0 is in the ones place. So we can be write it as 30 point. And 0 is in the tens place, 2 is in the hundreds place, and 5 is in the thousands place. So it can be write it as 30.025. Okay, then similarly you have to write the D1 and E1. Okay,
and let's do here third main. Write the following decimals in the place value table. So here they are given the 5 decimal numbers. We have to place these numbers in the decimal, in the place value table. Okay, yes, let's write the given numbers or decimal numbers in the place value table. Okay, yes, first one is 0.29. 0.29. So you can see here in the whole part there is a 0, right? So we don't write anything in the whole part. place there is a 2, then write here 2, and in the hundreds place there is 9, and write in the hundreds place 9, and in the thousands place there is no number, you can keep it 0. Okay? Yes. Then B1 2.08 is in a whole part there is a 2, so 2 is in the ones place. Okay, so write it in the ones place 2, and the rest of the tens and 100 places keep it dash, and 0 is in the tens place, so we have to write it in the tens place, and 8 is in the hundreds place. Okay, so 100 place is here, we have to write it here 8. Okay, then C1 19.60. 19.60. 1 is in the tens place, 9 is in the ones place, 6 is in the tens place, and 0 is in the hundreds place. Okay, yes. Then B1 148.32. So here 1 is in the 100 place, 4 is in the tens place, and 8 is in the ones place, and 3 is in tens, and 2 is in the hundreds place. Okay, then E1 200.812. Okay, so 2 is in the hundreds place, and tens place 0, ones place 0, in the tens place 8, hundreds place 1, thousands place there is 2. Okay, so like this we have to write the numbers in the place value table. Okay, then let's see the fourth question. Write each of the following as decimal. Write each of the following as decimals. So here they are given the whole numbers and decimal fractions. We have to write it in the decimal form. Okay, so here there is a whole number 20 plus 9. We can write it 29. Okay, then after that 4 tens. 4 tens means we have to write decimal after first place is tens place. Okay, then 100s. So 100s means we have to write 1 in the hundreds place. Okay, it is 29.41. Then B1 137 plus 500s. Right? So write the whole number 137. After that decimal fraction write it as 500s. 500s means we have to write it as 5 in the hundreds place. So here there is no tens place, write it in the tens place 0, and 5 in the hundreds place. Okay, then C1 7 tens, 6 hundreds, 4 thousands. So right here there is no whole number, then write it as 0 for int. Then 7 tens means 7 is in the tens place, and 6 is in the hundreds place, 4 is in the thousands place. It can be read it as 0.764, or else we can read it as 764 thousands. Okay, so you can read it as 764 thousands. Then B1 23 plus 2 tens 6 thousands. Okay, so 23 is a whole number, write it 23 as it is, then keep the decimal point, and 2 tens can be written as 0.2. Means we have to write 2 in the tens place, and 6 thousands. Here they did give the hundreds place, so we have to write 0 in the hundreds place and 6 thousands. So we can read it as 23.206. Or else we can also read it as 23 and 206 thousands. Okay? Yes. Then equation 700 plus 20 plus 5 plus 900s. Okay? So first add the whole numbers here. 700 plus 20, 720 plus 5, 725. Then point 900s. Here there is no tens place. So in the tens place we have to write the 0, and in the 100 place write down 9. 25.09. Is it clear? Yes, then let's go to the fifth way. Fifth question is write each of the following decimals in words. Okay. Yes. First question is 0.03. Yes. How can you read this number? Is 0.03. Right? Write this in words. Okay. Yes. Answer 0.03. Okay. Then second one 1.20. Right here 1.20. Then third one 108.56. Okay. 108.56. Then D1 10.07. 10.07. Then E1 0.032. 0.032. Then last one 5.008. 5.008. Okay. Yes. Then let's go to the sixth way. The sixth question is between which two numbers in tens place on the number line does each of the given number lie? Okay. Yes. See here. Here the given the 6 questions. So first one is 0.06. You may see here. So it is 6 hundredths. Right. So the length between 0 and 1 is divided into 100 equal parts. Okay. So see, you may see here 0.0 to 1 is divided into 100 equal parts. So you may mark here 0.06 on a number line. Okay. So here there is a 0. So each part is 0.01. Okay. Yes, you may count here 0.01, 0.02, 0.03 and 0.04 and 0.05. So 0.05 after 0.06. Okay. So here there is a 0.06. Okay. Now can you say the number lies between, the decimal number lies between 0 and 0.1. Right. So we can also call it as 0.10 or 0.1. Okay. And it is nearest to 0.1. Okay. Yes. Here 0.06 is lie between 0 and 0.1 and it is nearest to 0.1. Okay. Yes. Now right here it lies between 0 and 0.10 and nearer to 0.1, comma nearer to 0.10. Okay. Yes. Similarly, you may see the second question number 0.45. Right, 0.45. So here I draw the number line. So you may locate the 0.45 on a number line. Yes, sir. Here 0.40. Here also you may see here the length between 0 and 1 is divided into 100 equal parts. Right. So here the first one is 0.40. I started here 0.40. Okay. And each part is 0.01. Right. So after that we have to count 0.41, 0.42, 0.43, 0.44, 0.45. Right. So here there is a number 0.45. Okay. Yes. Now can you say that the number 0.45 lies between 0.40 and 0.50. Okay. The number lies between 0.40 and 0.50 and this number is nearer to 0.50. Okay. This number is lies between this number is nearer to 0.50. Okay. Yes. Now right here it lies between 0.40 and 0.50, comma, in downside nearer to 0.45. Sorry, 0.50. Okay. Then third one 0.10. 0.10. So here also line is in the hundreds place. So the number line, the length between 0 and 1 is divided into 100 equal parts. Okay, each part measures 0.01. Okay, so here I have taken from the 0.10. Okay, and the next part is 0.11, 0.12, 0.13, 0.14, 0.15, 0.16, 0.17, 0.18, 0.19. Right? Is mark here 0.19. Okay. Now can we say that 0.19 is lies between 0.10 and 0.20. Right? 0.19 is lies between 0.10 and 0.20 and the 0.10 is nearer to the 0.20. Okay. Yes, right here it lies between 0.10 and 0.20 and 0.20, comma, nearer to 0.20. Okay. Yes. Then fourth question is 0.66. 0.66. Here also you may see the 66 hundredths. Right? Yes. Here I started the number line from the 0.60. Okay. The number line 0 and 1. Sorry. The length between 0 and 1 is divided into 100 equal parts. Okay. Yes. Then count here 0.60, 0.61, 0.62, 0.63, 0.64, 0.65 and 0.66. Okay. So here there is a 0.66. Okay. Now can you say 0.66 is lies between which two numbers? As that is 0.60 and 0.70. The number lies between 0.60 and 0.70 and this number is near to the 0.70. Okay. Yes. Then right here it lies between 0.60 and 0.70. 0.70, comma, and it is nearer to 0.70. 0.70. Okay. Yes. Then fifth question, 0.92. 0.92. Here there is 0.90, 0.91, 0.92. Okay. Yes. Here there is a 0.92. Okay. Now can you see the number is lies between? Yes. The number 0.92 is lies between 0.90 and 1, right? The number lies between 0.90 and 1, and it is near to the 0.90. Okay? Yes. Write down here. It lies between 0.90 and 1.0, or you can also say 1. Okay? And nearer to 0.90. Okay. Then last number 0.57. So 0.57 is lie between. First mark the 0.57, 0.50, 0.51, 0.52, 0.53, 0.54, 0.55, 0.56, 0.57. Yes, here there is a 0.57. Okay. Yes. Now the 0.57 is lies between 0.50 and 0.60. Okay. 0.50 and 0.60, and it is near to the 0.60. Right? Yes. Write down here. It lies between 0.50 and 0.60, and it is nearer to 0.60. Okay? Is it clear? Yes. Then let's go to the seventh question. Seventh question is write as fractions in lowest terms. Okay? So here they are given some of the numbers, that is decimal numbers, we have to write in fraction and we have to simplify them. Okay? Yes. Here they are given 6 questions. So I have taken 7 questions. I have taken the 4 questions here. Rest of the 3 questions you have to do it your own in the notes. Okay? Yes. First one is 0.60. Yes. First write 60. It can be written as 60 hundreds. Right? First write it as fractions. 60 divided by hundreds. Okay, now we have to simplify this fraction. So 60 and 100 are divisible by the same number, that is 20. Right? Which is equals to 20 how much are 60? 23 is 60. 20 how much are 100? 25 is 100. Yes, the simplest form of the decimal 6.60 is 3 by 5. Okay. Similarly, the second one 0.50. So it can be written as 50 hundreds, right? Write it as in the fraction form 50 by hundreds. So these two numerator and denominator are divisible, that is 50, right? So 50 how much are 50? 51 is 50. 50 how much are 100? 52 is 100. Okay? Is it clear? F question 0.125, or else we can also read it as 125 thousands, right? So here the least place value is thousands, so we have to read it as 125 thousands. Okay, then write in the fractional form 125 thousands. Okay, yes, now you may see here 125 and 1000 are divided by the same number, that is 25. Alright, yes, you may divide here both the numerator and the denominator by 25. Okay, 25 how much of 125 is 25 5 is 125 is 25 how much ja 1000 25 40 ja 1000. Okay, and again you will see here 5 and 40 are divided again, right? Is again divided by the same number. 5 and 40 is divisible by 5. Okay, is divide the numerator and denominator by 5. 5 how much ja 5? 5 ones are 5. Then 5 how much ja 40? 5 8 ja 40. Okay, the lowest form of the decimal number 0.125 is 1 by 8. Okay, yes. Then last one 0.066, or we can read it as 66 thousandths. Right? Write as a fraction which is equals to 66 thousandths. Okay, yes, you may see here 66 and 1000 are divisible by the same number, that is 2. Okay, divide the numerator and denominator by the 2 and divide here 2 how much is 66? 2 33 ja 66. Then 2 how much is 1000? 2 500 ja 1000. Okay, 33 by 500 is the lowest form of the decimal number 0.066. Okay, yes. Up to here we have completed the exercise 8.2. In the next